So it's interesting to see people in other countries talk about America and the way they've handled COVID, because a lot of them have been living under authoritarian regimes, very authoritarian regimes for so long. So the idea that certain aspects of your country or certain pockets, whether it be in America's cases like different states, aren't as strict with their lockdowns, they think that's just absolutely blasphemous. So what we have is, much like we do have in America, in spots where people want more like control, want more lockdowns, they sit there pontificating at everybody else like, well, we're doing this and you should be doing it too. Oh, I just don't understand why y'all are against this, and that. And again, the government has been screwing them over. The state has been screwing them over. Their own state has been screwing them over for years upon end. Australia is a big one of this. This is why I'm not trying to take anybody. So definitely when it comes to gun control, the first spot they usually talk about is Australia. Well, Australia did this, and this is what happens to their homicide rates, and which is a lot of that is overstated. But this is what they do. But they're doing it right now in COVID. But this is the type of shit that's happening in Australia. This is 9 News Perth. A 40-year-old man from Ellenbrook was arrested, charged, and refused bail for failing to wear a mask in public today. I'm gonna repeat that one more time, just because it may be someone who just listening to me in passing and they don't get it. Let's repeat. A 41-year-old man from Ellenbrook was arrested, charged, and refused bail for failing to wear a mask. The man was wearing a mask outside of Midland, or wasn't wearing a mask outside. So not inside, outside of Midland Shopping Center, and refused to wear a mask offered to him by the police. So he's outside, and he could face a fine of $5,000. So he's outside the shopping center. The police roll up on him. They say, hey, you ain't wearing a mask. You need to put on a mask. We got a mask for you to put on. He said, nah, go fuck yourself. So they arrested the man. And now he can face $5,000 worth of fine. But the more crazier thing is the fact that he's been arrested, charged, and refused bail. And these are the people that will sit there on Twitter lecturing you about how free that you are and how crazy it is, how you don't have a federal mask mandate, or you stay in Florida or someplace like that where they're not as restrictive as the Californians of the world, or the New Yorks or the New Jerseys. So they think you're just crazy. Like, look at y'all aren't taking this serious, blah, blah, blah. These fools are getting arrested without bail for not wearing masks. Like, it goes to show how some people don't want freedom. Freedom is scary to them. What they want is a false sense of security, and they think that the government can give them that. It sounds weird because in America, at least embedded in a culture, a lot of people have freedom in their minds, and they want more of it. People don't understand that's really unique to America. And I'm not saying it's the only place in the world where people want more freedom, but some folks, and you see that in America, will absolutely want the boot to be put right up their ass. They want that. They'll ask for that. They're doing it right now with the lockdown. Your state doesn't have a lockdown. You can go anytime Governor of Florida posts something. There's a bunch of people talking about shutting it down. Even California talked about relaxing some of the restrictions, ironically, after Joe Biden was inaugurated. But they talked about removing the restrictions, and you can see people in those threads that are from California say we shouldn't do that. Like, people are absolutely scared of freedom. Now, we can talk about how deadly or not deadly the virus is, but whatever, because we know that it's not nearly as deadly as what they initially anticipated. That's not my opinion. And we've never done anything like that for something else with a survival rate. Not done anything like that actually ever in modern history, where multiple countries just shut down everybody for the sake of something that has this high of a survivability rate. Anyway, we've never done that. Never. We've never done that. But when you are to the point, like, okay, if it's one thing, if a certain area has private security, private officers that say in their store or something, hey guys, we want you to wear a mask. This is why I said that was always the solution anyway. If you are a private business owner and you want people to wear masks, all right, whatever. It's your private property. You can do whatever it is that you want. Now, of course, the shoppers have the right to say, you know what? No, I don't want to go there because I don't want to wear a diaper on my face. But the odd thing is that was never the proposed solution. It was that it had to come from the state, and it had to be something that was a one size fits all. No matter what age group you were in or anything, it was just, hey, you had to be forced to do this. And yes, people are willing to put you in jail over it. People want you to go to jail for it. They want the cops to be same ones that be talking about defund the police and police bad, and they'll be the main ones thinking that the cops should be whooping your ass. But I hear these stories like this that happen in other countries. Like you talking about arrested. So they kidnapped you, arrested, charged, and refused bail. So you can't even get out until they tell you to get out over a mask that you're wearing outside. And these are the people that are lecturing Americans. Because we value freedom, and with freedom comes risk. Well, some people in America value freedom. Some don't. A lot of them don't. Again, you're seeing that. That's why I don't take people serious, man. That are in other countries bombarding my posts like, oh, we're in Europe and we've been locked down, getting our ass kicked by way of the police, getting arrested for memes, but we don't understand why y'all just don't get with the program. And it's like, dude, you're being imprisoned by your government and you just want that. And some people don't, believe it or not. And we're okay with assuming the risk that we assume and we've been assuming for our entire lives and really over the course of human history. But they don't want that. They're scared. And they want you to be scared. And so the government has to come by and force you to put a diaper on your face, force you to lock down, derail your own livelihood, reaching into your savings, trying to keep your business afloat. That's what they'd rather have. Still locking you down after 10. We're about to enter into a full year of this, guys. We're like right on the edge of a full year of this. Meaning that none of their supposed things that they said was going to happen, including in countries in Europe, even worked. But hey, shut up, go to jail.